What is up, YouTube? This is Alucard AFK with another MTGO game with commentary. So we're back on our mono black control deck, aka the discard deck, and we've got some new additions. We've revised it just a little bit. So we've got some instant speed discard abilities here. We got Scroll of Grizzlebrand for 1 colorless mana. We can put him out for 1 colorless mana. We can sacrifice it, and then the target opponent discards a card. If you control Demon, that player loses 3 life, so that's a nice addition. We've got 3 Swamps in our opening hand, and another addition is Desecration Demon. This is one of the replacements I have for Phyrexian Obliterator after he rotated. I finally obtained the cards that I needed, and this fits really great in this deck. For 4 mana, 2 colorless and 2 black, he's a 6/6 flying. Amazing. Return to Ravnica card. The only downside, if you can even call it a downside, is at the beginning of each combat, each opponent may sacrifice a creature. If a player does, tap Desecration Demon and put a 1/1 counter on it. So they can stop him from swinging in by sacrificing a creature, but that's essentially clearing the board and helping us out, plus putting a 1/1 counter on Desecration Demon for the next turn. So, not a downside in my opinion. There's 4 in the deck, and for 4 mana, we're going to get these guys out. So, there's some more additions, but we'll cover those as we get into them. So we'll go ahead and play a Swamp. We'll play a Plains. We'll get another Scroll of Grizzlebrand. Got another Swamp. Go ahead and play it. For 3 mana, we'll go ahead and do a Mind Rot. Discard 2 cards. So he'll get rid of a Trading Post and also Oblivion Ring. Really nice for us. So bring out a Seraph Sanctuary. When it enters the battlefield, you get 1 life, and if an angel enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life. So you can add 1 colorless to his mana pool, so he'll go to 21. Play a 4th land. Go ahead and put Desecration Demon out. He'll put another Seraph Sanctuary out. He'll go to 22. Bring out a Faith Mender, Lifelink. If you would gain life, you gain twice that much instead, and he's a 1/5. So great defender for 4 mana, and he has an ability that's going to double his life gain. And we got Ravenous Rats. So go ahead and put Skull Grizzlebrand out. Put another one out. Sacrifice 1, so he'll discard a card and lose 3 life because we do have a demon on the field. So he'll get rid of another Trading Post and he'll go to 19. Do it again. And he'll get rid of a Seraph Avenger and he'll go to 16. Now he has 2 cards left in his hand. Desecration Demon will swing in for 6 in the air. And he'll go to 10. Bring out an Emancipation Angel. When it enters the battlefield, return a permanent you control to its owner's hand. He's a 3/3 for 3. So that's an Angel. He's going to get 2 triggered abilities from the Seraph Sanctuary, so he'll gain 2 life. So he'll go to 12. And he'll return his Seraph Sanctuary back to the battlefield, so he'll go to 14. Then 16. Play Scroll of Avacyn, which is really the counter to, or the opposite of, Scroll of Grizzlebrand. So you can sacrifice Scroll of Grizzlebrand, draw a card. If you control an angel, you gain 5 life. So we're causing life to be lost, he's causing life to be gained. We're discarding cards, he's drawing cards with that ability. We'll go ahead and sack it. Go to 26. He'll go to 28. And we got a Mind Rot with 2 cards in his hand. Perfect time to use it. Get rid of another Seraph Sanctuary. And a Terminus, which is great for us. We'll swing in for 6 in the air. He'll go to 22. He'll swing in with both his Mender and his Emancipation Angel. We'll go to 15. He'll go to 24. Got to Mutilate. Go ahead and put Vampire Nighthawk out. We'll swing in for 6 again in the air. He'll go to 18. Got another swamp. We'll swing with just Desecration Demon. We'll use Vampire Nighthawk as a blocker. He'll go to 12. He'll swing in with the Faith Mender and the Emancipation Angel. We'll block Emancipation Angel. He'll go to 14. We'll go to 16. He'll go ahead and do a Terminus. So we'll put Desecration Demon on the bottom of our library. And we got Underworld Connections, which is another addition to this deck. I'm not a big fan of Sign in Blood. Sign in Blood, you can pay 2 life and draw 2 cards. This is a little bit more versatile. I can enchant a land, and it's a constant card drawing engine, so I can tap it and pay 1 life and draw a card anytime I can tap him. So we'll go ahead and throw that out, throw it on a swamp, and go ahead and tap it. We'll go to 15 and draw another swamp. Go ahead and play it. And we got a Murder. So bring out a Scroll of Avacyn. And we got another Desecration Demon. We'll go ahead and put Desecration Demon out. We'll go ahead and tap the swamp with Underworld Connections and draw another swamp. So if anything, this is giving us consistent mana. And we got a Duress. No cards in his hand. We'll go ahead and swing in with 6. He'll go to 8. Bring Vessel of Endless Rest. When it enters the battlefield, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. So he'll choose Vampire Nighthawk. And it'll go on the bottom of our library, which we do have Rise from the Grave in this deck, so that was probably a good play. Got a Record Tower. No maximum hand size. So we tapped Underworld Connections there, and we got Liliana in the Dark Realms. Another addition to this particular deck, I've played it pretty extensive in my mono black decks, at least a Liliana in my mono black decks. +1 ability is real nice. If we're not getting enough swamps, we can search the library for a swamp card, reveal it, and put it into the hand, and then shuffle our library. The main use for Liliana is late game, just like this, and using the -3 ability, target creature gets +X -XX until end of turn, where X is the number of swamps you control. So of course we're going to pump up Desecration Demon. So we'll go ahead and play her out. Immediately use her -3 ability. And Desecration Demon is now a 14/14. He'll go ahead and swing in. And the game will end on turn 13. He'll end in -6, and we're at 13. So what do you think of the new additions? What do you think of this strategy? I think it has a lot of synergy, especially a Scroll of Grizzlebrand and Desecration Demon. Desecration Demon is really awesome. Not as good as Phyrexian Obliterator in certain ways, but then Obliterator is not as good as Desecration Demon in certain ways. So I think they have a nice trade-off, and the fact that he's already a 6/6 for 4 is absolutely insane. So, but he's susceptible to removal just like any other creature. He doesn't have hexproof, and I didn't really want to bring out Swiftfoot Boots and things like that to give him hexproof. That's really not the idea of this deck. Maybe in my Dimir control deck, hopefully. You should see that pretty soon when Gatecrash comes out. So comment, like, and subscribe. We'll catch you later, guys. Bye.